Welcome to my review of this universal phone cradle and charger from Singh. Morning today, and so before I go outside and get on with something more outdoory, I'm just going to have a look at this new charger cradle that I've got. It's a Singh product. They make some excellent stuff. Let's see what this one's like. So in the box here you get a spring-loaded holder, which is nicely retained in this piece of cardboard, and you get the charger adapter itself, which has a pivoting arm to hold the phone cradle on, and two outputs. So I'm just going to put the cradle onto the holder, push it down, and it clicks nice and solidly. Push the little button there and the two side bits come out. You can tighten the screw here to stop it from swiveling around too much. Now, often you're in the car and somebody in the car wants to charge a phone, and where are you going to put it? You can put it obviously on a sat-nav cradle or something, but it can be a bit in the way there, particularly if you're already using a phone to navigate with. So you can put it in one of these. This is a great thing for holding your phone. I've got a phone here which I'm just going to pop into it. And a perfect thing to go with this particular charger is a short charging cable. I've got one here which is about 9 inches long. So I can plug it into the top socket there and into the bottom of my phone, and then I've still got a spare output for any phones in the car which are actually doing something at the time. And of course with this, depending on where your charging socket is, in the case of mine it's fine, you could also be using the phone in hands-free mode while you're driving, because it's close enough that you can speak to the microphone in the phone and it will still hear you. I'm going to take this out to the car now, put it in the car and do a little bit more filming there, and then that'll basically be my review. So here we are in the car. I tried various positions. Obviously the plug that you plug into the charging socket will swivel round so you can move the phone into a position where it's not in the way. In my car this is the best position. We're probably actually going to use this charger cradle in our Ford Escort, and there the situation's quite different and the gear stick won't be in the way, so we'll have it much more in the middle where the passenger can get at it too. That's in a good position to use if I'm using the phone in hands-free mode, or of course if I happen to be using my hands-free kit, the phone is nicely kept out of the way and I can answer using my hands-free kit and the phone will be there and I can be charging it while I'm driving as well. Short cable's a good idea for this because you don't want the cable trailing around all over the place. There you are, there is a shot of the two bits that you've got to slot together. Once you've slotted them together, push them down, they do click positively into place, and there is the phone in the holder. Do remember to use the little button on the back of the phone holder to get the prongs to spring out, because if you try and force them out, you will damage the cradle.